Hello friends, it's me and today let's watch Food Theory. I cooked a burger with sparklers? From the Food Theorist. Together, let's go. Let's start. Thank you.
Come on. Light. Don't do this to me. There we go.
Oh.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory, the show that's doing things a little bit differently today.
Hello Internet, welcome to Food Theory. Hello.
See, it's summer, and one of the things that I literally have always struggled with is the communal barbecues in apartment buildings. I've been living in apartment buildings my entire adult life.
Same. I also live in apartment buildings my entire life. Heck, 90% of us live in, I think, Singapore government's HDB, and the other half private is more towards there's condominiums. So I guess 95%, more than 95% of all Singaporeans live in apartment buildings.
Have never been able to approach people while at the barbecue and ask them, hey, are you almost done with that? Can I use it? But it's summer, which
Sharing
means
is caring.
grilling, it means burgers and hot dogs. So if I can't work up the courage to use the grills downstairs and I can't have one on my balcony because of fire codes or whatever, and the stove just doesn't bring the same results, there's logically only one solution that I can use, and that's sparklers. A lot of sparklers.
You heard that right. Those little 4th of July sparklers you give your little cousin Timmy, I'm gonna use them to cook actual burgers and hot dogs that I plan on eating for now. Also, I can avoid the most basic of human interactions. But it's one thing to say you'll try and eat barbecue with sparklers, it's another to actually do it.
So today what I'm gonna be doing is cooking burgers and cooking hot dogs. Two classic traditional summer barbecue foods. But here's the twist. I'm only gonna be using sparklers. Now, these babies burn between 1800 and 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, so they should be enough to cook these. I might just need a few more. Now,
If I'm not wrong, in Singapore there's restrictions with using that for play, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
funny story, I Instacarted all of this. And in the Instacart order, I actually put 14 packages of this. And the Instacart person showed up yesterday with all the bags and they were like, hey, I did you a solid. I noticed that you made a typo and put a 1 in front of the 4 packages. So like you put 14, no sane person would want that. So I only got you the 4 that you wanted. Again, I'm too nervous to ask about the grill. I was like, oh, thanks. But inside I was like, now I have to go and buy like 12 more packages of sparklers. So we're about to go and try and find more sparklers. And you know what? It's fine because that's what Food Theory
Hey, that's a nice person, you know, good intentions.
is all about. It's about things not going my way when I want them to and rolling with the punches. So let's go.
And so I was off to Publix, since Party City went the way of the dodo. R.I.P. I'll miss you. Thankfully, 4th of July was still a few weeks away when I was filming this, so surely all of the sparklers wouldn't be sold out already, right?
I'm recording this late September. Sorry.
Oh no, I think they actually may have gotten all of the sparklers when I asked them to. Target it is, I guess. Okay, let's go.
You know what? Publix is too expensive anyway. And they didn't have a 4th of July fireworks display at the front of the store. Tisk tisk, Publix. Tisk tisk. Thankfully, Target is always there for me when I need it most.
Okay, so we're at Target. Let's hope they have sparklers. Because if not, I don't even know. I don't even know what we're gonna do.
And hey, I don't want to hear any of you in the comments be like, you're too afraid to go ask your neighbors to use your grill, but you'll go into Target with a mic and camera crew. That's different because, hey look, I found the sparklers. The only question is, how many do I buy?
There's 30 in each of these. Let's make it an even 300, shall we? Hi, I'm normal. Oh look, we can actually use self-checkout because it's 10 items or less. I really hope there's no limit to how many sparklers one. Son of. So apparently you can't get sparklers through the self-checkout. I have to show that I'm not an adolescent. ¿Cuántos años tengo que tener?
21.
Ah, bueno, perfecto. Acabo de cumplir 22. You can legally
Stand 22. Yes, we definitely trust you.
smoke in this country, but you can't buy sparklers. How does that work? Hey, Santi, what do you do for a living? I go to Target and I buy 300 sparklers on a Wednesday at 11 a.m. Aren't you proud of me, Mom and Dad? They're not, by the way, it's a spoiler.
But parental approval of my life choices aside, sparklers acquired.
The looks I got from the employees at Target when they saw me just scanning sparkler after sparkler after sparkler, which, by the way, you have to be 21 for. Why do you have to be 21 to have fun with a children's toy? Although it does say TNT, which I really hope is just a naming convention and not actual dynamite.
Too late now! Like some 41, I am in too deep. Time to bring these
Fair, this barrier of purchase, even though it's a small barrier, this barrier of purchase is enough to sometimes dissuade other people to misuse it. Sometimes.
fireworks, or should I say cooking utensils, home with me and see if I can make magic and lunch happen.
So, that was so loud. We got sparklers. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna see what the best way to not use a grill is. That is what we're testing here. It's not really a test, honestly, let's be real. I'm lighting stuff on fire and seeing if I can cook hot dogs with it. When it comes to the patties, listen, you're going on this adventure with me. I don't know what I'm doing. As long as I don't have to go downstairs and ask for a grill, that's all we care about. So, let's do this.
And so I made my way downstairs, far away from the communal grills and the police, so I could go about making a fire meal. Yeah, well, not fire. Well, yes, fire, but not out of control fire, just moderately out of control fire.
So we are nestled into our
Let him cook, I guess.
little corner here. We got the lovely dumpster to my left and a bunch of cars driving by. I have never seen this many cars driving by in this back road of my building. As long as they don't call the cops on us, you know. I mean, this isn't illegal. Nothing we're doing is technically illegal. And technically legal is the best kind of legal. We're definitely gonna have to cut that. Here's the thing. I really think the best way to do this is just to impale a hot dog with a sparkler and see what happens. So we're gonna have to do it with one first.
Reconsidering life choices. Alright.
This is my life. Okay, getting it to go all the way through is gonna be difficult. Oh, it's so wet. Fun fact, I was pre-med in college. I was preparing to be a doctor. This is what I'm doing now. That's close enough. Should I have gotten gloves for this? Probably. Oh, this is gonna be damn near impossible. Hold on, I'm gonna have to turn my back to y'all for a second. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the wind's gonna make this very hard. BRB.
And so I decided, why don't I huddle in the dumpster? That should block me from the wind. Where did my life go wrong?
Come on. Come on. I should have gotten one of those like lighters that don't care about the wind. But you know what? My middle name is Perseverance. It's actually not. It's Arturo. So there's a little bit of lore. I swear to God, if this just died on me. Why can't things ever go according to plan? Ever. He says, waving a hot dog in the air like a madman.
That's it, wind. You're going on my mortal enemies list. Listen to me. I'm yelling at the wind. Am I really
Wait, I
getting...
want to see the list.
Ever go according to plan. Ever. He says, waving a hot dog in the air like a madman.
That's it, wind. You're going on...
My mortal enemy lists. Number 1, Tom. Number 2, Tom again. Number 3, Win.
on my mortal enemies list. Listen to me. I'm yelling at the wind. Am I really getting that old? Maybe I should have just asked my neighbors to borrow the grill. Is what I would have said if I wasn't just better.
Oh, okay. It's going. It's not sparkling so much. It's getting in there. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's still going. It's like sizzling inside. I'm not gonna put this near my face in case it explodes. Okay, first of all, it started smelling delicious. So it was kind of working. I'm gonna see if I can take this out and like see if we can, okay. It didn't go deep enough. This is so disgusting. YouTube is really about not having any dignity. Okay, it didn't go nearly as far as I thought it did. Like it only went like maybe half an inch down. It smells good though. Like the part that got cooked doesn't smell bad, legit. Am I going to eat it? Definitely not cooked, definitely not cooked. Luckily, we have I think I got some of the char. Oh, that tasted horribly.
I hope this was already painfully obvious, but Do not try this at home. Or out back behind your home next to the dumpster. It's not fun. You see, all these chemicals? Yeah, they're inside me now. And even after trying to shove 3 sparklers in that wiener, pause, it was dawning on me that perhaps I needed to change up my strategy.
All right, so we have 5 sparklers. Let's see what happens when I light all 5 and we just kind of run it along the sausage. I think this will be the way. You'll see. Stop doubting me. Okay.
No. You know what? You do you, bro. You do you. We'll see what happens.
What happens? Wait, bring the camera, bring the phone. This is extremely unsafe. Yeah. I'd be lying if I said this didn't smell amazing right now. Look at this char. We got a nice, beautiful char on the top side. Sure, we had to put 5 of these to one side just to cook it a little bit, but like, oh, that is a good smelling sausage.
But having said that, I think it's just superficial because it's the surface level of it. It's not the internal of it. The heat didn't pass through internally too much. Didn't penetrate through too much about it. I'm so sorry.
That's exactly what I want to smell. It reminds me of summer. Let's see if we can toast a bun. Look at that. Oh, look at that. We're getting a nice char on the inside. Is it a little burned? Sure, but we're getting that nice barbecue sear.
Sure, it looks like a nice, albeit slightly burned toasted bun, but how does it taste?
No, the bread you really taste the chemicals in the bread. But listen, we got the color, we got the sear, the char. I would call that a success. As much of a success as we can get. Let's go to the burger.
You hear that? That's the sound of me huffing some major copium. That hot dog was nasty. It probably would have just tasted better had I made it on the grill, but that's not a risk I'm willing to take today. But now we move on to the burger. And while a little undercooked hot dog is
I'm gonna guess by the end of this episode from the food series is lesson learned. Ask your neighbors. Be a good human being. Be a good neighbor to one another. Sharing is caring.
Since they're pre-cooked, a burger is a whole nother animal, literally.
So the first thing I'm gonna do, just as a test, is our technique of just putting them directly on top. I'm gonna start with 10 on top and see what that gets us. So the goal here is to get the top and the bottom charred, nice, and cooked. The inside is going to have to be cooked. And we're not gonna stop until the inside is cooked. We have 300 frickin' sparklers, all right? We're gonna use them all if we need to.
One all-beef patty with 10 sparklers on top coming right up.
I promise you, there is fire under here. Yes, all right, we gotta move fast, putting it right on top. Oh yeah, oh, smell that. Nice and chemically with a little bit of beef. It smells like a McDonald's kitchen, really, if you think about it. I also think I'm chemically fusing the sparklers to the beef patty. A little bit. Oh no, all of our hard work. Okay, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Is it the best thing that could have happened? No, but it is very hot. I can't lick that. We need more sparklers. I'm not gonna do this on the plastic anymore though, because I'm gonna have to put sparklers down. We will have to do this on the floor, which makes this even less edible, but I think we can throw it out the window. No one's gonna eat this shit right here. So, I don't even think we can use the aluminum foil because these things burn at 1800 Fahrenheit. I think that's enough to actually melt. I think aluminum foil is only safe to yeah, I think this is only safe to a couple hundred degrees because who would take a live flame, multiple live flames to aluminum foil? So, appetizing. Let's do this. We're gonna put 20 on the bottom and 20 on top and see what that gets us. Now these burn exceptionally fast, which is why we need to up them numbers, all right? Yeah, we're gonna do a little lateral lattice, whatever those are called. I don't do math or construction of any sort. I have no practical skills, if you can tell. So we got 20 all down here. Let's see what this gets us, shall we? Come on, there we go. They're lighting, it's happening. We see smoke. Where there's smoke, there's sparklers. I think they all lit pretty well. We're gonna let that cook, all right? We're gonna let that cook. And while that's cooking on the bottom, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the top. I can't.
Let him cook. Maybe it work. Maybe. Fingers crossed.
believe that this is kind of working. And I know what you're thinking. Papi, why couldn't you just ask a friend of yours for a barbecue? Why do you have to do it yourself? Let's go! Look at this! It's working! Oh, I should not be breathing that in. So, the fire is gone. End of test number 1. That was 40 sparklers. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, like, look, if you saw that, you'd be like, that's a full ass, like, cooked burger. Like, oh my God, Santi, you did it. Now, when you see this side and you see the inside, you see that it's completely raw. But here's the good part about this. We're not that far off. The inside is completely raw, do not get me wrong. But the outside has a nice char to it. I think if we do more, we might be able to do this. That was one patty down.
I told you it's very, how to say, superficial charring on the surface. It doesn't penetrate, the heat doesn't penetrate deep into the meat. That is the sentence that I want to produce, create.
That was 40 sparklers. I think we need to go 40 on the bottom, 40 on the top for 80 sparklers. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna light from the bottom first, let that sizzle and cook, and then we're gonna light the top. Honestly, I've never felt so good about an episode. Like, sure, none of this is edible. No one should eat this. Science never asked whether we should, only whether we could. And that's what food theory is all about now. All right, let's do this. This one.
These questions, cooking with sparklers, these questions is unique. Okay, for YouTube video it's unique.
Didn't work well. Oh. Worked as intended. We're seeing a good amount of browning on the side. This is actually working. We're gonna do the top. Come on. Light. Don't do this. There we go. Fire! This is dope. Oh my gosh. Did he do it? I think he did. No, get away from here, fly. Look at this. Okay, like that color is beautiful. And if we rip it open, it's so hot. Okay, look, the inside is now hot. Is it raw? Yes. Would I get this and send it back immediately? But we have a beautiful color on the outside, beautiful char. It's less raw in the middle now than it was. I think we need to up it. So this was 80 total. We're gonna have to go up to whatever we got left. We have our first round of
180 sparklers, bro. May the odds be ever in your favor, I guess.
Sparklers right here. We have 45 on the bottom. We're gonna light these bad boys. Then we're gonna do the top, just like we did last time, except this time with 10 more total sparklers for a total of 90. Then over here, we're gonna do the same thing. So we're actually gonna take it and just directly put it on here and repeat the process. If it cooks, it cooks. That's all we care about today. All we care about is if we can cook on here, because I am that afraid of just asking people if they're done with the grill, all right? That is how debilitating my fear is. I would rather eat toxic waste than have that public confrontation. Let's do this.
Bro, maybe you need help, I guess. Sharing is caring. That's humans are social creatures.
There we go. All right, Expelliarmus or whatever Harry Potter says. Oh my God, it's so cool. No.
Yes, that was a good portion of my remaining sparklers, literally going up in flame. I'm fine, it's fine. I'm not fine, I'm really pissed about it, but at this point, I was totally done with these sparklers and the smoke. So I just said, screw it. I went all in. I dropped another 45 on top, and then however much I had left for one big final flash.
Let's go! Oh, those were definitely more potent. Oh, that's hot on my gooch. Ooh, look at that. We got a nice crust on this burger. This is the moment of truth, because the outside doesn't matter. What matters is the inside, right? And that's a lesson for all of life. We did it. Look at that. There's a little bit of pink. There's a little bit of juice, but it's cooked. I mean, it smells horrible. It smells like all the bad decisions I've ever made, but it's cooked. And all it took was 180 sparklers. So I'm gonna clean up and let's go back upstairs, because we can't be here any longer. We're gonna get kicked out. We did it. And that honestly is something I
Yeah, you did it. But at what cost? Was it worth it?
didn't think I'd be saying today. Let me get it. Hold up. Stay right there. Don't move. Let me get this toxic waste. Just in case you weren't able to see it downstairs. It looks a lot worse now. It looked better when it was warm. The outside got a nice char to it. It's, no, okay, yeah, see, you can actually see it's medium rare. A little more on the rare side. But the fact that we were able to use all these sparklers to relatively cook this was astounding.
Of course, I do say relatively cooked. Let's be honest, the burger was a little more rare than anyone should be comfortable shoving down their gullet. But even
And
if
I don't think it's edible because of all the, sparkler chemicals, the materials thingy inside.
it was fully cooked, the cascade of chemical seasoning from the sparklers means that after spending 2.5 hours of my life cooking this stupid burger, it's not edible. I guess there's just one thing left to do.
Hey, are you almost done with the grill?
But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Buen provecho. And hey, if you want to see me cook meat in my car, make sure to click the link on the screen now. And as always, I'll see you next week.
Well, thank you so much for watching this video from the food tourist. Thank you so much. But hey, that's just a theory, a food theory. Brand Thank you.